Hi students, how are you? Today or now I'm here again to continue our online course, and this time it's also going to be a grammar rule about past continuous tense. Just let's remind you that in my last lesson I told you that whenever we come to study any of the English language tenses, we have to study first of all what's called form or structure. It's very important to know the structure, it's very important to know the form, because as I said, the form is how to form the sentence of the main tense. Okay, so the past continuous tense, we usually form it as follows. The form of the past continuous is usually subject plus was or were plus verb plus ing. Subject, the subject is divided into two. The subject is either a noun or a pronoun. Plus was for singular, and plus were for plural, plus verb plus ing. Example: she was cooking all morning. If you notice here, she is the subject of the sentence, was is the auxiliary verb, the main verb is cook. It's joined with ing because it was preceded by was. Uh, we have also the negative form of the past continuous: subject plus was or were plus not plus verb plus ing. It becomes she was not sleeping when he came home. She was not sleeping when she came home. We have she is the subject of the sentence. Was here is used in the negative form: was not plus sleep, main verb plus ing, because it's preceded by was or was not. Also, we can form questions using was or were, and this is considered as yes or no question. It will be was or were plus subject plus verb plus ing. If you notice, in the normal sentences, the subject comes in the beginning of the sentence, but in the question sentence, the subject comes in the middle of the sentence or directly after was or were. Example: was he sleeping when he came home? Then let's talk about the use or the rules of how to use the past continuous tense. There are four rules. The first rule is that the past continuous tense is used to describe parallel actions. Example: parallel action, that means like a sequence. An action comes after another action. Example: when I was washing the dishes, I heard a loud noise. If you notice here, there are two actions, or there are two events: washing the dishes, then heard a loud noise. The second rule: to describe what someone was doing at a particular point in time. Okay, so we can also say in another words that the past continuous is used to describe an action that was happened in the past, but it took a long time. Example: I was walking in the garden all day yesterday. There is a past indication, which is yesterday. Also, the past continuous is used to express interrupted action in the past. In this case, the past continuous should be used with the past simple tense. That means past simple tense and past continuous tense are both together used in one sentence to describe two actions took place in the same time in the past. One of the two actions, which is the short one, is interrupted the long one, which is the past continuous tense. Example: I was driving to work when I crashed my car. Here, as I said, when I taught you the past continuous and past simple together, in this case, the sentence should be joined with when, and when can come in the beginning of the sentence or in the middle of the sentence. The most important thing is that both together, past simple and past continuous, are used in one sentence. If you notice, in this sentence, we have the first action, driving, and the second action, crashed my car. Feelingly, we can feel that driving the car is the longest action, and cry the car is the shortest one. And if you also notice the sentence, that means that the writer or the speaker here was planning to drive his car somewhere else, but he was not planning to crash his car. So the short action which crashed the car is interrupting the first action, which is driving the car. The last one is that the past continuous tense is used to describe repetition and irritation. Example: He was always complaining in class. Here, repetition, that means the person about whom the speaker is speaking is doing this habit regularly, or he repeated this habit like always or usually or sometimes. So he was always complaining in class. Thank you very much, and let's meet you in another lesson. Thank you very much.